this video, we are going to cover the JavaScript objects. Basically, JavaScript here, which we are covering, is an object-based language. So what we can do, we can create an object and can fix some properties into it. Later, as per the requirement, I will be able to retrieve that particular object and the specific property which I want to read. So in this practical, we are going to create a such object, and to retrieve, we will also cover one more for in loop of JavaScript. So let's see now it practically.
Now here you can see I have created the first JavaScript object with the name tutorial, and inside this, rather than passing the single value, I have created multiple properties and have assigned the value in each property. Like I have created a variable or an object with the name tutorial, and inside that tutorial object I have placed three properties, that is topic, trainer and mode. So you can see each three property is having a value. So you can create a separate objects like that with the different properties and can assign the value. You can also create the array of such objects and can put in a separate file which we call the JSON file, that is JavaScript object notation, and you can use very different ways to read that particular JSON file which we have nowadays. Like you can read it from the Node application, from the Angular application. There are a number of ways, but here we are not going up to that level. You can check the different tutorials for that. But here, particularly in this one, I have created just a single object and can read the different properties out of this object. So as here you can see, topic is tutorial, means the object name, and by separating a dot with the dot, you can pass the property name like tutorial.topic, tutorial.trainer, tutorial.mode. So make sure it's case sensitive, so you are using in the very same case. So if you will see the output, you can see like topic, trainer and the mode is online. So this is what, when you want to read a particular object property by property. But we do have a loop here using which I can go for this object reading, and that is a for in loop. So if I'll see the syntax of the for in loop, you can see here, let me align this first. Alright, okay. So here what I have done is I have taken the text property here, text variable here, which is initialized with a blank. Alright, and then to point the specific property of this particular object, I have used this x. You can take anything. Alright, so now inside this for in, what is there? For x in tutorial, this is the main object, and x will be pointing the specific property inside this object. So you can see like tutorial x, so x means it will start from the 0, then it will point out the first property, second property and third property, and as many as there. So I'll concatenate that all the values, only the values. No, I'm not specifying the property name here, but just the value of each property will be concatenated to this string called txt, and I'm separating all the values with the comma. So if I'll refresh this page, you can see JavaScript, that is the first property value, the second property value, and then online the third property value. So it's all up to you, like how you want to read this specific object, either property wise like this, or you can do all the reading and can store all the values inside this string variable. And as in the string methods, we have already done the split function. So later, if you want to assign all these different values in the array, you can do that using this split method, and each value will be stored in the array. So this is all about the JavaScript object.